This is the plaintiff, Effie Wenner. She says the defendant nicked her Mercedes door as he tried to install a car seat in the parking lot of a Toys R Us. The guy apologized to her, but sorry doesn't cover the damages and the cost to fix it. The guy's wife is an absolute hothead who cursed her out. She doesn't have time to waste on her or the defendant and just wants the $500 she's owed. This is the defendant, Dominic Castiglione. He says he came out of the store and was getting into his car when the plaintiff approached him out of the clear blue sky, claiming he dented her car. The woman had scratches all over her car, and this whole thing seems like a setup to him. That's right, the woman's trying to pin the blame for her ratty car on him. Bottom line, he never touched the woman's car and owes her nothing. He's accused of dinging a Benz.
All parties, please raise your right hands.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case on the docket, the plaintiff says the defendant nicked her Mercedes when he was installing a car seat at Toys R Us. But she says he's crazy, he did nothing, and she has lots of scratches. It's the case of, I want to be a Toys R Us litigant.
Effie Wenner,
Yes.
You are suing Dominic Castiglione for $500, what you estimate to be a car repair as a result of him nicking your door with his door. Tell me what happened.
Yes, Your Honor. On September 11th, I parked my car next to the defendant car in the Regal Park Shopping Center. And when I done with my shopping, I came back to the lot, and I saw him with his door open all the way out, and he was leaning against it, installing baby car seat that he had just purchased. I told him that, he touching my car.
Was his door touching your car?
Yes. Leaning
It was
against it.
totally open?
All his weight was on his door.
Okay.
And rubbing against his door.
Okay.
And it scratches my side of
Meaning because he's leaning over, so his bottom is pushing the door open?
The back.
His
yeah.
back is pushing
Right.
the door open. Okay.
Right.
How close is he to your car? How close
There
is
is the yellow mark on the floor, and his door is past that. So I told him he let me go in between the cars to go to my driver's side. And I right away saw that there is a white mark. I tried to clean it, but it didn't come off, and I felt dent underneath.
Right.
So
you knew
told
it had
him
gone
about
through the
it.
paint.
Yeah.
Now, what kind of car is this?
A Mercedes.
What year?
2003.
2003. Okay,
Right.
go on.
And I told him about it. He said that he dismissed it and estimated it right there and then. He said maybe it's $40, $50. And he offered to give me his cell phone number. I said, I don't want your cell phone number. I want your insurance information. Well, he refused to do so. And his wife came from the other side. They start cursing. They didn't let me take a picture. I went with my cell phone, and she's blocking my view every time I went to take the picture. She didn't allow me to. And so I was afraid of her more than of him. So I got into my car.
She's home taking care of the kids.
Yeah?
Yeah, they were there with the baby.
She a hothead?
Sometimes.
Okay.
When you get under her skin,
When you get under her skin. And so was this lady getting under her skin?
My wife didn't want videotape or pictures of my children, and on her phone. Who knows what she's going to do with it, I don't know.
I got a feeling she's going to sue you with it, but okay. But in any event, so what happens? She says to you right away, right? Like, hey, you hit my door. And what do you say?
I said, listen, your car is scratched from front to back. There's no way you can say
Did
that.
it have a lot of scratches on it?
From the front light to the tail light.
Did you take pictures of that?
I mean, there were fine scratches that you couldn't see them in a camera.
Sometimes you can.
In a parking garage, you can't tell.
Sometimes you can't. But did you take pictures?
Yeah, I have a picture of the car where it was, and the door. There was no way that you could even hit the door fully open.
When was that picture taken?
As soon as
Had the cars been moved?
As soon as I backed up. I didn't move the car, no.
When you say as soon as you just said, as soon as I backed up, what does that mean?
As soon as I backed up to take a picture.
Oh,
I took the
physically.
picture. Yeah,
okay,
physically.
not the car.
No.
Did she move hers?
Not that I recall.
Okay, let me see your picture.
There's 4 pictures here.
Okay.
Just scroll.
So you come out, and according to you, the wife is getting aggressive and going like
Yeah,
this.
she was very hostile.
Were you able to get any pictures?
Yes,
Okay.
I have pictures.
Did they ever move their car? Did you ever move your car before the police came?
I don't recall.
Well, I mean, I would think that that's the kind of thing you would recall. Is this the distance between the two cars?
Your Honor, she's saying no.
She's saying no what?
About the distance.
No, that picture took maybe after we moved the car.
But is that your car? I asked if you moved the cars. You said, I don't recall.
I don't recall, but
see where his car's
I don't
close?
recall if I moved it before the police came or not.
Why would you
I know
move it
that
if you're calling the police about a nick on your door?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I didn't move it, but in any event, you see the door, the car door, his door open all the way.
Is this a picture of the nick?
Yeah.
So this is a picture of the nick. This one, not this one.
No. Yeah.
What's that there? A different
I think it's
nick?
just the reflection of.
Now that's the reflection. That's not the reflection.
Maybe. Yeah.
I mean, you do have other nicks. The car's how old? 2003, so 10 years old. I mean, it's, it's had a life. But you're sure that that nick wasn't there before you walked out to the car?
Yes. I saw him clearly with this. The door, his door has like a point, and it was rubbing against my car.
And you see there's another nick right there.
This is it. Oh, no, this is it.
There's two nicks.
Yeah. No.
Right. So where'd the other nick happen?
Judge,
From another?
Your Honor, it's from people that do it all the time. You
I know.
park your car and people disregard
I know.
other people's
They're
property.
so rude. I
And
know.
It's so rude.
No, I'm serious.
And-
At one time, someone opened their door right into my car, and I was sitting in the car, and I looked at her, and then she keeps walking to the ATM, and I get out of my car, I go,
Hey.
what's wrong with you? You just opened your door into my car. You didn't even stop and apologize. You didn't say anything. She goes, well, that'll happen in Miami.
Well,
That's exactly the phrase the woman told me.
every time
I will never forget that. But that has nothing to do with our case. Those are. What I'm trying to tell you is, I totally know your pain because this drives me insane.
You have
What is that up for? What is it that we're going to? You wanted to show me some pictures
here.
through your computer?
Yeah.
Let me see them.
You want to give me your insurance information? That's what I want. I just want the information, the insurance.
$1 million. I'm not getting what I want. Just like you're not getting.
You know you have to. By law, you have to give me your information.
Actually, no. I've been in an accident and I don't. The police
Okay.
told me.
All right. You open the door in my car and you have to give me your insurance information. That's all. The police will get it from you.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, that's your video, right?
Yeah.
That video shows you very far from his car. His car door is completely open.
Yeah.
It's still open. It's open all the way.
No, it's not open on the way. I'm sorry. it's
Rewind
not.
that. It's pretty far
Right
up.
there.
It's pretty far. Go ahead, rewind it. Let's look at it again.
So if there are lots of dents in the car, does the guy have to pay for the entire repair?
No,
Why?
he didn't ruin the whole door.
So what do you pay?
I don't know.
That's a good question, huh?
Yeah,
I ask good questions, right?
yeah.
Really good questions. There you go. Going inside the courtroom.
How much more open can that car door get? If it gets any more open, it'll be in the front seat.
Actually, no. I've been in an accident.
We're good.
How many accidents has your wife been in?
Well, she got rear-ended the other day.
Oh, is that what she meant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, recently before that, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So here's what I've got. I've got you saying you hit your car. I've got you saying I did not. I've got a picture that shows the two cars pretty separate, pretty darn separate, which would make it virtually impossible for him to have hit your car. So then I wonder, well, maybe the cars were moved, which I asked you, did you move your car? You said, I don't recall, but it would be highly unlikely that you'd move your car. What would be the point of moving your car when you're trying to show the police what happened? But then I have the bird's eye view from your video right in your car seat where you're filming it and the door is completely open. So you tell me, who are you going to believe, me or your lying eyes, Judge? So we rewind and we see the door as open as it can be without bending backwards like a disjointed circus performer. And then I have your car, which is a 10-year-old car that does have numerous nicks in it, including right near this. I don't think that you've proven your case by a preponderance of the evidence, and I find in favor of the defendant.
Thank you.
So unable to prove her case, the plaintiff comes out on the losing end of this case. What's your reaction to that?
Well, I'm very upset that she didn't rule in my favor because many people open the door all the time on other people's car and they disregard other people's property.
Well, that's
It's not-
true. She told a few
not fair.
stories that it happened to her, but when you come into court and it's a court case with a defendant standing across, you have to prove it.
Yeah, well, I guess this wasn't a strong proof, but that's what
Actually,
I had.
your video disproved it.
Well, unfortunately, maybe. Maybe I didn't move my car, but I don't remember.
Okay. All right. Right down the hallway here. All right. Come on in. Maybe she did move her car before the video. Were they closer before that video was taken?
No, the video was the video. and the cars didn't move. I mean, I've been in accidents before where I know for a fact that you don't move your car when you call the police, and we didn't do that. And
Well, so why is what's she trying to pin on you then, you think?
the hundreds of scratches up and down the left and right of her car. You know, she was trying to get somebody else to pay for somebody's damage.
Has your wife been in any more accidents lately?
No, we don't, you know, she doesn't drive as much when I'm around.
All right, Harvey.
So, cardinal rule, never, ever, ever move a car when you're in an accident before you take pictures of the damage. The way the car is positioned will determine whether you win or lose. Judges look at that, and there's lots of evidence there.